sure y'all go follow me on Instagram and all that at Mac Myra. Follow all the bad bitches back. Told you go to die was finna have this shit in the headline. You ain't wanna listen to it. Yo.
I said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team. Nigga thinking he a kingpin. Roll a joint while my hoe put her weave in. Rap nigga, trap nigga, yeah, I'm deep in. All my niggas sell dope on the weekend. All my niggas sell dope on the weekday. Rapping, I got hoes. Yeah, I'm DJ. I be buying all the kicks. I'm East Bay. The hook get a fake name, Felipe. Nigga, do it with yourself. You don't want a Cody. How the hell you from the Yak and you don't know me? When I jugged on the South, I ain't get rated. Nigga made a 10 bar and damn near fainted. The plug hit me with a load. Hallelujah. Tell y'all about a scale, I'm a connoisseur. Rap game, trap game, yeah, I'm knee deep. Putting nose on the block, I'm Chief Keef. I can't lead a rap game, shit, it need me. You ever hit your son up when you need pee? Cause you know you on probation and you drop dirty? And your ass see the judge, he go drop 30. Boy, I hear your money young like Mac May. Had my nigga shoot a nigga like Max Payne. Took another Percocet for the back pain. I get the Robinson like my last name. Oh, you don't know. Said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to do, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Nigga phone call, they'll put you on the team.
My man, Joshua Drake. What's up? What up? Hold on. Yes! We are back. Sounds in check. Everything. Let's go ahead and get Restream up now. I think we should be good. Yeah, system's piece of shit, guys. No, that is Joshua Drake with the $1 donation. Merry Christmas. You helping building this machine, man. We won't be freezing next year because of you. Thank you for that donation, man. Cheers. Merry Christmas to all. How is everybody doing? All right, look at that. We back. Yeah. Now we back. Thank everybody for being patient. We're going to get straight into it. Because it froze last time, I don't even want to take no chances. So I'm going to turn the sound down. We're going to get straight into it. Let me go ahead and start pulling up the captions now. Bam! Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a lovely show, guys. First of all, Joshua Drake, thank you for the donation, man. I'm glad that you're here. I know you've been working. I see you out there, man. I see you out there working. You know, your family, you got to work for them, man. You got to bring home that bacon. I understand. I relate to that. Joshua Drake, my dog. And also, shout out everybody else who was able to come back. Y'all already know who y'all was. Y'all was here. We talked about it. But anyway, yo, let's get into it, man. You see on the screen, okay, we're going to jump into the happy holiday smoke. This one's with Target. Shout out Target. Target, yes, you see it. They accidentally send 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs to the wrong house. This is a Christmas story if you ever have, guys. If you don't have your Christmas drink ready, get your Christmas drink ready. That specimen. I gave you 3 shots. I ain't doing that no more. Okay, you lucky. All right. But I will say 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs sent to the wrong house. And yes, you see this lady who was right there on the screen. They were sent to her house. Now, I will go ahead and pull up the article, but I heard of this story. Okay, this was a very jolly story that was going around. You know, so these Nintendo Switch, and imagine I just want to say everybody out there, it's the Christmas season. Nintendo Switch OLED systems are hot. Now imagine you get a box at your door, and it is not 1, not 2, but I'm talking about 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs. Talk to me nice. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs show up at my door. We need to be talking. But this wonderful young lady, yes, I say young because I always like to refer to my old as my young and my young is my old. That's my thing. Don't mind me. That's just my jam. Okay. Chris, what's up? I see you out there. But I will say this was one that made me go, oh my God, the Lord is still alive. Everybody's not troll assholes with sticks up their asses. They're not. People, there's hearts out there. Oh my God, this woman called Target. Okay, she called Target. This woman, this elderly woman called Target. She had 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs show up from Target. And what does she do? She said, oh my God, baby, it must be a mistake. I need to go and call Target. Oh, where's my phone? Target, what's up? I got 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs. Help me. And Target said, man, what the hell are you talking about? Calm down. Ma'am, we sent the shipment to your house. Calm down. You got it. 6 Switch OLEDs. Bam! They slam up the phone. She calls, help! I got these 6 Switch OLEDs. Help me! So next thing you know, someone finally decides to listen. You know how that goes. You call them a million times. It's always that one person. Shout out to that one person. You know what? I'm going to give you a can you dig it? For that one person, you know who you are, who always answer the phone and help those people out when they're in need, calling customer service and can't never get the help. That guy, that woman, whoever you are. Shout out to you, okay? Get that person. They say, ma'am, let me look into it. They go ahead and do the research. Oh, yeah. By the way, I think that was sent to you improperly, ma'am. I want you to do me a favor. Can you just hold those and I will call you back? Bam! They hang up. Okay? She's holding the system. She's waiting for him to come pick it up. Sweet, sweet old lady. And what happens? She gets a call from Target. And Target says, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, we want you to go ahead and keep these. Oh, my God. That's some sweet shit. I love it. This is what I love, okay? Target told her to keep all the systems. Target, you have earned yourself a damn air horn. That is the realest shit I done heard a retailer doing in a very long time. They told that woman that she not only keeps 1, not 2, but 3, 4, 5, 6 Nintendo Switch OLED systems. And we're going to go ahead and go to the article. Now, I do want to say this woman also wanted to profusely return them. I mean, she was like, please take them, please take them. And they would not take them. And they insisted she have these. So I want to go ahead and pull up the article on that, okay? And look, it's not very easy. If anybody wants to, I put Target gives 6 Switch, and that's all you got to type. It's already up there. Okay, whole article. I want to pull this up. Can we pull it up on screen? You know what? Bam, we're going to do it. I don't give a damn. Joshua Drake has donated $1, so curses and all that shit is off the fucking limits tonight. Pluck in motherfuckers. Pluck. We are on. Joshua Drake, shout out to you. Appreciate that. So now let's get to it. Whew. Okay. So let's go ahead and get me back. We got to get me looking good. There we go. Grandmother accidentally receives 6 Nintendo Switch, so-called Target, things gifted to her. Now it says unavailable, has been disabled by the video owner, but you can watch on video, on YouTube. And we will click on YouTube and watch that. But here's your feel-good story for the day. Now, Miss Deborah Lewis, shout out to you, Deborah Lewis. Because you saved somebody's Christmas. Somebody was out there thinking they was going to get 6 Nintendo Switch OLEDs. Scalper. But, it was some family out there waiting for these wonderful systems. And you made sure to tell Target that it was a mistake. They said you can keep them. And I'm sure they still got those Nintendo Switch OLEDs out to the proper people. Wonderful Christmas story. But Deborah Lewis mistakenly received 6 Switch OLED model consoles in a larger than expected delivery, but didn't have any luck when trying to return them to a Target store located from up the road. She going up the road. They won't take them. Ma'am, we can't take them. You have to take that up with corporate. How do you have trouble returning 6 Nintendo Switch OLED systems? I don't understand it. But anyways, on behalf of Target and your local Target store right up the street, we want to give these to you, to your grandchildren, or whoever you want from the bottom of our hearts. Target is so damn proud to do this for you. Now, I want to go ahead and see the video. Okay, we can't take this. I want to see this video. Can we pull this video up on YouTube? Do that? Oh, damn it. It's going to go Nintendo Life. I'm sorry, guys. No, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. I don't care. It's up here. Here we go. Arizona Grandmother, WSVN. Go ahead and pull it up. Show us a video. Show it to us. There we go. Oh, that's so wonderful. Look at that. That is wonderful. The Target guy is down, thanking her. Now, Activision Blizzard, watch this damn screen as I play this video, because your sexist, nasty, stanky, dirty asses have been wrong for a long time. And this video will show you some good holiday spirit that everybody deserves to have right now. Okay, let's go ahead and play this video. Now, of course, we're going to get blessed with some ad. As you always know, this is what the internet is about. I'm not going to cut on ad block. You guys are going to just wait for the skip ad just like me.
A delivery dilemma turns into holiday help in Phoenix. Target accidentally sending this grandmother of 8 6 Nintendo Switch gaming consoles. The woman tried to return them, but didn't have much luck. A Target team member showed up at her home to pick up the game systems, but when they arrived, they told her to just keep them and give them to her grandchildren as a Christmas present. Oh, I am sure those kids were so excited. Those consoles are always...
Now, that article was just, it went through it. She had a whole thing was saying, I'm glad it just went through it. But as you can see, look at that face. Happy she has 6 Nintendo Switch OLED systems, and she was just living her life, but did the right thing in calling Target. You know what would have happened if she didn't call Target? I would have tell you. Target would have acted like, oh, we delivered it to the right place. Then the people would have called and said, hey, where's my damn shipment? And then Target would have said, oh my God, let's track it. Oh, it went to this person's house. Oh, what do you know? You didn't give it back. Hey, we're charging you for 6 Nintendo Switch OLED systems. That's how it would have went. But this woman took her poor young sweetheart up to Target and tried multiple times to return the damn systems. And they turned it down. They turned it down. They told her, no, take yourself home. We don't want your systems. And she continued to fight. And look what happened. She was blessed with 6 Nintendo Switch OLED systems. That was the most feel-good story today. I don't think it was much more feel-good I can do than that. When I seen that, I said, I'm starting off the show with that. It's nothing else. Hallelujah to Deborah Lewis, I believe it was. Shout out to you. Let me get you. All to you. Angry Orchard, shout out. Okay, let's get on, because I got a lot to talk about. I want to run through this pretty quickly. But that is a beautiful story, holiday story, one of the best ones I've had in a while. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be me, getting my good old goddamn rant on. Yo, Joshua Drake, thank you for 99-cent donation. You know I love just ranting my shit, and I just like cursing and all that. And I'm so glad you donate to 99-cent, because anytime, you know what? And if you donate more, whoever donates more, somebody else, just take a penny. Just take a penny. Make it $1, because shit, the more I'm going to just start lighting this mother lover up. Shit, don't give a damn. I want to say some more, but I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I was hot. Woof. But I want to talk right now to my youngsters. I want to talk right now. Oregon Trail people are probably thinking, Nick, what is your old ass doing? It's December 26th, not 1926. Stop. Let me put you down in your seats, young bucks. Let Nick Mo tell you something that might make you think, damn, that's why I listen to him. Oregon Trail is something more than just a game. It ain't just a game. It's a game to some of you. It's more than just a game. I'm going to tell you what Oregon Trail meant to me. Oregon Trail meant to me labs. Oh, Chelsea Sway. Chelsea, hold up. Stop! Shit. Oh my God. Chelsea's way, thank you for that. I appreciate it though. Okay. But Oregon Trail. Okay, I can't get to it. Oregon Trail. Some of the realest shit that's ever been wrote. My older bucks remember. You remember being in school. Now, this is in school, guys. We didn't have all these fancy, smart devices. Okay? You was in school. You relied heavily on paper, pencils, books, and shit like that. That was heavy. Heavy stuff. But you could not believe when it was time to go to the computer room, to lab. Do you know how serious lab was? Okay, everybody knew. You stood in a line, you walked in a single file line, you went to the computer room, you like, yeah, boy, okay, hey, I'm telling you, lab day, you know? And you get down and you get on the computer, and what they start you out with every time? They start you out with, oh, we're going to start with the typing game. You know, me, I love it. I'm on that shit. I'm on pop, 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 pop. Okay, yeah. Whoever finishes, you get to do whatever you want to do. Bam! Guys, I'm going to tell you, that made a lot of people's history with Oregon Trail. I like to say Oregon Trail. It's Oregon Trail. You know, I just got to say it because it was more than just Oregon Trail, okay? It was Oregon Trail. That shit was something different. But Oregon Trail was a very, very deep game. It's not just simple like everybody else thinks. And during that computer room, I don't want you guys to get twisted. During computer labs, there were other games, okay? You guys probably remember sometimes there was Civilization, okay? Some people remember Civ. You played Civ. But a lot of schools were locking down games like Civ, am I right? You couldn't get those. They wanted you to be able to have a learning lesson when you played the games. So Oregon Trail was one of those games where you got a learning lesson. I remember that. And you see, shout out to Joe. Joe, I see you out there, the shitty Macintosh. Do you know how many people were playing this game on computers that barely ran anything? It doesn't take much to run. There were even text versions of Oregon Trail. Talk to me nice. What do y'all know? There was text versions. We were bred different with games. So when we played games, I'm going to tell you what made Oregon Trail different from all your other games today. Oregon Trail for me was one of the first games I remember during those labs, but one of the first games where you created yourself inside the game. You picked your name, okay? You picked what your name was, and you got to pick the name of every single person with you. And what did everybody do? You put names of family members, you put names of people you know, your friends, maybe someone in class, but you didn't put just, you know, if you put a random name, it was like fart burner. It was something, you know, it held substance, okay? No pun intended. But this is something that was like create a player before create a player. So when we played Oregon Trail, you went on a mission as you. You took your decisions more seriously. You wanted to live and make it to the end of Oregon Trail. And what did you run into? You ran into diseases and you get robbed throughout the night. You have to hunt. What are you? Are you a banker, a carpenter? These things mattered in Oregon Trail. And guess what? All this, folks, we get to experience in a matter of what? A 30-minute computer lab. It was the defining history for us. And now guess what? Oregon Trail, you can probably play on the back of your hand a year from now. No lie. And I'm not joking with playing on the back of your hand. Like, we were raised with Tamagotchi. Okay? You guys don't remember, but having a pet was a damn Tamagotchi. We thought that was dope. We thought, yo, Tamagotchi, look, yo, my joint hatched. Dog. Now y'all got full-fledged pets that have a convo with you and then sit your ass down and teach you. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't really understand the difference in gaming and young gamers and old gamers. And I'm here to tell you right before the New Year's, guys, Oregon Trail is one that defined all this shit for us. This is one that everybody remembers. I don't care who you are, who you talk to, they know about Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail is everybody. I mean, it is. If you were in school, in a public system, in the United States of America, I can damn sure tell you know what Oregon Trail is. Somewhere else I can understand. Maybe they renamed it. You know, they do that all the time. Remember Mike Tyson was Mr. Dream? You know, that stuff happens all the time. But I have to say that because this game was a game that took on generations, got older. I mean, right now, I'm sure you can play it on mobile devices. I'm sure it's a lot more advanced and you can probably, you know, do a lot more, play a lot more of the missions, but it did not matter because now you got that with any type of game. Survival games are everything. You know what I mean? You got a survival game everywhere you turn now. This was the first time for me where I had to figure out survival and responsibility through a video game. It's different. And now I don't know if we got games. We got a lot of survival games, but I don't know if it's really going to hit home like Oregon Trail hit for us. I don't think it will. But to all my young bucks, that is me. That is my rant. Oregon Trail. If you have not played it, please go play it. I'm done. Okay, we're going to move on. I told you it's going to be quick because I want to get calls and everything, and I got a lot of subjects to talk about. I'm running my mouth on some better shit today. There we go. Okay. Now, this just came across my desk. You know how it be. I get all types of shit sent to me. This is one that came across to me. Let's go ahead and let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. Okay, now I try to, you know, keep this you know, in the holiday spirit type shit. I'm always in the holiday spirit. I know. It's like, why is your face like that, Nick? Why are you looking like that in the holiday spirit? Because I'm happy. No, I'm joking. You know, this is one that I really have to say I want to talk about because it's kind of controversial, but that shit was so deep. And I always like to touch the tip of the iceberg. I don't want to go all the way down. I just want to touch the tip. I don't want to go off. I want to touch the tip. Just tip. And this is one of those. This is one of those. So, Ready or Not video game. The devs, which is Void Interactive, have actually split from Team 17. And Void Interactive may be the publishers. I'm not sure on this, okay? I'm going off. Like I said, this comes across my desk. But this split is a big deal because this Ready or Not game, I believe, caught a lot of steam. A lot of people were talking about it. It was a very popular title. You know, said a lot of people thought about the SWAT games back in the day where you had a lot of circumstantial type of situations that you bust into and you want to save people the best way possible. That's how it was. But the devs have stated that there is a controversial level that made them say, we are pulling out. And I'm thinking, what level could be so controversial? I've seen everything controversial. And y'all know my favorite franchise, Call of Duty. I remember playing Call of Duty, and I'm not sure. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember being with 4 other guys at a scene at a mall. And you're the Russian guys. You pull out a gun, and you unload on nothing but innocent civilians. That was probably the realest for me. This game does that over and over and over again with circumstantial or with circumstances. So just think, if you were put in the circumstance of a possible school shooting, pow, pow, pow. Imagine. I don't know. I'm kind of weary on that. We already have enough incidents happening at schools. How do I feel, Nick, with someone taking that same situation and putting it inside of a video game? I'm going to be honest. It's off limits. How do you not know that? Like, come on, it's off limits. Like, come on, man. Like, anything. You can touch anything. Oh, you can do anything. You can do all types of controversial shit. Why do you touch the school, man? Oh, God, man. Look, I understand. Some people might say, let me just say this. Some people might say a school situation is a real situation. It does happen. United States of America, a country that is has a lot of gun laws where people hold their guns. Hell, I have a license. I hold. Pop, love them. But they're for self-defense. They should not be used to just go out and harm anybody. They are made to harm people. So when you think of situations like this in a video game, if one thing is taken the wrong way, you may face lawsuits, backlash, investors pulling out. It's a lot of things that can come from that. I'm not, and I can understand where Void Interactive stands. I want to go ahead and get to the article, but we will talk more in depth about this because this is something serious. I think a lot of people don't, really understand how serious it could be. Makers of controversial upcoming school shooting game level remind team to have some tact. In late December, Void Interactive, makers of upcoming tactics game Ready or Not, suddenly lost its publishing partner. While not directly confirmed at the time, speculation online heavily suggested the first-person shooter shakeup was due to a recent official exchange with fans where one worker distastefully reiterated the world better believe the game was gonna include a previously announced school shooting level. Damn. Woo. And now, a few days after the furor that broke out over the story, the studio has released a more measured statement about its general approach and the philosophy behind the game. It's out in early access, highly rated. Okay, puts you in the boots of elite SWAT team that is sent to defuse high-stake situations. School shooting, high-stake situation. What do you think? Okay, presumably a level where a school shooter terrorizes a classroom would fall under the game's purview. Mechanically and even conceptually, it's an idea that is fairly well trod in video games, with military tactics games forming a genre onto their own. You have military titles. These military titles are supposed to be as real as they can be. Do you think it should touch that? So, games can make you play both sides of the conflicts. Typically, however, video games depict or imply situations involving adults, not children. Not children. Do you hear that? That right there says it all for me. Adults, not children. Okay? So you might, for example, play a video game where you are tasked with robbing a bank, which then will require you to execute a careful plan that involves taking hostages. This is true. Arguably, the problem isn't the subject matter per se, it's the worry that this particular studio will be able to handle such a tricky subject with the grace that it requires, given how flippant some devs working on the games have sounded recently. I'm not lying. With all the shit that's going on recently, y'all crazy for trying that. But media for Ready or Not also has inspired confidence for some. One trailer for the game shows all these elements: men bravely reaching down to save children, flashes a schoolroom desk, all that shit. So they went all in. That's what they're saying. Now, I'm going to read the actual statement. We are dedicated to promoting a level of authenticity and realism in our video game, Ready or Not, that carries with it difficult subject matter. We understand that this requires a certain responsibility to our fans and community, yes, but also to those who have been impacted by traumatic events law enforcement all too often respond to. Rest assured, our aim is to handle all Ready or Not's content with the level of weight and respect that it warrants. We have recently had to remind certain team members of the required care in discussing this material now on an ongoing basis. That was well said. I'm not gonna lie. Look like someone's floating this shit. But I'm not gonna lie, that is well said. I don't think nothing else really needs to be said. For me, what I like best about that statement is that they stated pretty much, hey, this is going to be difficult to take in. This is not your typical game. This is not some game you're just going to take. Oh, I love it. No, it's really going to take you digging deep. Something might hurt. Something might not feel right. Situations where you're not technically able to really see played out. But there are people who do want to join law enforcement. There are people who are interested. What happens in these situations, and they want to play it out. They want to be a part of it. And this game is about as close as you're getting to that. Now, is it right? Is it wrong? And y'all, I hate to do this. It falls in line with everything of the game. I do think it is something that they could do, but I do think the people that you should do it, I think kids should be left as kids. And the terrorist, who would be the terrorist at this point, would be adults. I think that's how it has to be played out. That's just me. If you're playing it out any other way, it might change. It might change. Something different might happen. You might be facing a lawsuit. You might have to be speaking to a bunch of people that you don't want to speak to. So trust me, stay away from the school stuff. Okay, at least for the United States of America. I can't speak for everywhere else. Just here in Illinois, a lot of people don't know, at Oak Brook Mall, there was a shooting. Okay, people were hurt. Guns being everywhere is a real thing. Some people say gun laws need to be more strict. Some people say they are too strict, that you need to give guns to more people. You hear all types of different things. This is not no political shit that I'm ready to go over. But what I'm here to tell you, okay, is that I think this is something that could be done if done right. Bow! Nice. We off of that. I told you. Not going to be too long today. Bam. Look at that. Man, I'm moving through so nice today. Okay, we're going to move through. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, this one, I'm going to say, guys, this one's going to be Magnus. Magnus. Hold up, Magnus. Let me do this for you. I got you. It don't even matter. I got you, Magnus. Sit down. Chill out. Get your drink, man. Chill out. Go ahead. I know you. Man, it was all right. I know you. Okay. I got it. Oh, my fault. I'm on the show. So, this one we need to talk about. And, I don't want to get too, damn, Nick. Oh, shit. But, I've been hearing some crazy stuff with WoW, man. And, the reason this has to be talked about, especially with me, is because I like to talk about shit everybody else ain't talking about, man. I like to do that. Everybody else is talking about, who have a holly jolly, man. We all happy. Yeah, hey, good job. Shit, on to the next. Let's get on. Okay. But there is a possible, WoW racism problem? Now, myself, before I dig into this subject, I just want to give my piece so you know where I stand, okay? I personally don't think so. I think you got assholes, and assholes going to exist everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go. You will have an asshole will always be there. It's my piece, okay? But from what I'm hearing, what was sent to my desk multiple times from multiple people is that apparently someone suggested there was too many black people in WoW.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Now, hey, I don't know. Maybe they tell me. I don't play WoW. You know what I mean? Is there too many froze in that thing? Oh, got too much Jerry Curl juice and Afro juice and all that running around. Shout out to WoW. Shout out to everybody who plays WoW. I just want to say this. All jokes aside, this is something that when I heard, I already knew it was an asshole, man. Like if somebody said there is too many of something, it's definitely implying something. Like you're not going to say it's too many orcs. You got too many orcs. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't say that when there was too many orcs? Like it really do sometimes be too many of certain things. Nobody said it, but it was like black people. It was too many. But the reason that is because what's going on in the world now? Every time something happens, because it's just such racism going on in America that a video game changes like that. Bam! They said, oh shit, we need to change everything. Activision Blizzard, we're fucking up. We're the sexist bastards of the world. We need to change ourselves. So they go ahead and start changing everything in WoW. And what happens to the people of WoW? People of WoW go, yo, slow down. I thought these people were green. Why are they black? Wait, hold on. Hey, these people were blue. How come they turned black? Hey, ho. I've been playing the game for I don't know how many years. I ain't never. And now I see that these guys who was purple are now black. The hell's going on with my game? There's too many black people. There's too many of them. Crash and burn the whole damn game. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know, but I announced that I was black a while back. It's a lot of commotion. I mean, I still remember everything went on. You know, it was a lot. It was my family's calling. Still about it. And it was like, whoa. And ever since then, you know, it's been lovely. It's been great. I've received nothing but the best blessings. Okay? So I'm not sure who did this. I'm sure it was some douchebag just sitting back, relaxing, and said, yo, I can't wait to be the biggest asshole today. Watch what I'm about to do. Hey, there's too many black people in the game. I got them. Look at them. They arguing. And I'm sure that's what it was. Now, the bad thing about that is a whole slew of Hail Mary shit came from that. Everybody posting everywhere. That dude's racist as shit, man. No, he's not racist, man. He's just stating his point. He has a right to state his point. No, if you're stating that you literally think it's too many black people, you're racist. Well, not technically, because too many means he may feel as though there is too many blacks, but that does not mean he himself is a racist. Get what I'm going? So that's the whole argument there. Now, I'm sure all us black people are just sitting back like this. And we're watching. Okay, we're just watching. The whole argument's going on. So nonetheless, as it all comes down to it, okay, guess what? Okay, I'm sure they changed the color of some of the people, and wow. You know why? Because at this day and age, Activision Blizzard have been assholes. They've been treating a lot of people unfairly, right? So they want to make sure that people know they're open, so they're changing their game. That's it. They're just changing their game. They want people to know, hey, we're not like that anymore. Trust me, they're still facing the lawsuits. I mean, California's still on their ass. That doesn't change. You know, California's going to be smoking their ass for a long time. Don't worry. Okay, whole wild community. Enjoy. You know, it's a couple more colored people. I love it. You know what I mean? Hey, turn them off. Shit, I don't care. Turn the whole damn world one color. Because to me, you're going to play the game. They're still going to have the same names. They're still going to have the same interactions. They're still going to do the same thing. And to me, I don't care. When I play, I don't care what the hell is what. As long as you get, well, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I done play some games where they think it's some stupid ass concepts. But I will say, as long as it's within the fantasy, I'm cool with it. So now with that out the way, you know my piece. Let's go ahead and let's get to the specifics of this. And I don't want to, dig too deep. No, you know what? I got y'all better. Let me do this. Let Uncle Nick take you to some real school. Okay, because y'all been dealing with that bullshit school. That school that, you go to with public school and you sit down with the teacher. That's the bullshit. This the real shit right here. So sit down. Just listen. Now listen to this. I'm going to tell you what I remember being some of the realest shit that I've ever seen. Now, a lot of you don't watch Star Trek. Who watch Star Trek? Anybody watch Star Trek? Shout out to all my Trekkies in the building. Trekkies know what's up. Trekkies is real. Okay? Shout out to all my Trekkies. Now, I watched a lot of Star Trek. The original, Next Generation. Those are my two. That is the real Star Trek, man. Star Trek is something. If you don't think Star Trek wasn't predicting the future, then you didn't watch Star Trek. You just didn't. Okay? But I remember the first time there was a kiss between the, and I forgot her name, but it was Amora something, but it was a black woman, and I think it was Captain Kirk, white man. I remember that. Everybody talked about it. I wasn't alive. Okay, but I remember, and I may have been, it was a long time ago. I remember singing the episode. And I remember that. And I remember being told, Mom was like, yo, this is the first time that a white man kissed a black woman. And I said, yo, damn. You think you just seen it. Holy smoke. That's the first time on TV? I mean, it happens every damn day now. I just watch MTV. They was kissing about a damn threesome kiss, a foursome kiss. Oh, damn. First? And I mean, they said it was no problem. You can kiss anything. You can color them motherfuckers bright purple, neon purple. Just tongue them down. It's fine. You can turn them green. Fine. You can turn them brown. Oh, hold up. We need to rewind that back. Are you sure you want to air this? Okay, maybe you need to do something else. I don't think you need to air this episode. Okay, but it was aired. That was actually aired. That kiss happened. And guess what? The two people that made the kiss happen had to do specific things to keep it so that stayed in the episode. We might have never seen that kiss if they didn't do that. So history gets made by some of the weirdest things. And when I hear stuff like this, I go back to that. You know what? Let me see. I can pull that up. If those who don't know.
Hi, we're Lively.
Hold up.
Hearing loss is frustrating, but getting your hearing back shouldn't be.
Sure
That's why we created a breakthrough way to make hearing easier.
I want to see this, okay? Because I was over there typing it up while y'all was thinking.
Let the rebels begin.
Now, this is it, okay? This is the kiss. I don't even now. You know what? This is some terrible acting, guys. I don't want to play it because they own it, but this was some of the. Yo, this was terrible acting, man. I'm just keeping honest. It was terrible acting. They was doing the best they could do with what they had to do. It was a stupid plot. Supposedly, some aliens had control over them and making them be like sexy love goddess to each other. It was the dumbest damn plot ever. I mean, I can admit that was dumb. But that was the kiss. I mean, I could just think. Just look at that. And this is the first time that a white man kissed a black woman on television. And guess what? It happened on my favorite TV show.
Afraid.
As you can see right here. Let's see. Let's watch this. Oh, this is hot. Oh, my goodness. Oh! You see how he looked at her? Look. Oh! Smoky hot. Okay? Now, if somebody was racist, it would have bothered them. They weren't, they would have been fine with it, No, but who cares? But let's go ahead and get specifics of this because it was a whole uproar over this. And I do want to go ahead and get specifics. I don't want people to think I'm just bringing up topics, just to be blowing shit up your ass, okay? So, World of Warcraft turmoil around sudden appearance of people of color is surprisingly complex. Why? Now, I want to shout out my man, Jeremy Winslow. For those who do not know, I have an interview with Jeremy Winslow. You can go ahead and check it out. I will be doing a follow-up interview. I spoke with Jeremy. We're going to do another one of those. I love speaking with different, developers, writers, any type of publisher. I love speaking with them. So I will be doing another interview, but shout out to Jeremy Winslow for this piece. And, Jeremy was one that when going over this, I remember Jeremy talking about, Jeremy's one like, he's in it. He's in the scene. Okay, he's in the scene. So I can only take what he says face value. He's in there. He's actually in there. He's learning. He's watching. He's reading. And when I see someone in there doing the work, that's the groundwork. So I listen to him. But an unofficial World of Warcraft Discord server has been lit ablaze in recent days right now. Twitter is full of screenshots with showing people decrying Blizzard adding people of color to MMORPG. With one particular comment complaining about how there are too many black humans in Stormwind. This caused an expected backlash. But the discussion around the addition of people of color and NPCs to high fantasy games requires more explanation. Okay? Now, we can get into the specifics. I'm not going to get too deep because I would like to talk to Jeremy. That's when I'm going to talk to Jeremy and get deep, and we're going to talk about all that. But I do want to see some of these comments, man. Why not? We here. You know what I mean? We here. I don't care. Was it Freya Lily? Did you write that? Oh, man, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm not even going back to that. I tried one time. If it don't work, I don't get flagged over dumb shit, okay? So I would say, so while players recently began noticing that NPC humans in the city of Stormwind appear to suddenly become people of color. Now, what is the BIPOC? And I'm sorry, for me, I feel like I should know this, okay? Does it mean Black independent people of color or Black, Black something people of, I don't know, it's so many acronyms, guys. I'm from the old school, we was just, when I had my application was like, are you white, Black, Hispanic, or other? And that was it. It wasn't much when I was growing up. Now it's, I love it, but I don't know. I'm just me. But characters who were white when the update originally dropped back in 2020 had their skin change, now appearing to be Asian or Black sometime around September of this year. Oh, okay. I can see why the problem started. You told they were white. Hey, they like, oh, whoa, hey. Lay off them. You can touch the orcs. You know what I mean? But why? I don't understand the outrage, okay? You know what? Let me say this. I will say this. Let me play devil's advocate. Hold up. Turn me up. We about to turn this shit up. Let me play devil's advocate. What the hell? Here we go. Let's say I'm playing NBA 2K22, which we know the NBA, predominantly Black league. But let's say I played NBA 2K22 and it was called something else. And let's say all the players were white. How would I feel about that? Or let's just say it was vice versa, like the amount of white players in the league, it was Black players and then so and so. How would I feel about that? Truthfully, it would be weird. Be honest, it would be weird. Would I feel away? Would I be calling EA or somebody to say, hey, it's kind of weird. You got a lot of white, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Hey, we might know. So that's just me. I just had to throw that out there because that's, I don't know. Might think about that. Let me go to chat because I'll be running my damn mouth. Okay. Let's see that Dave took out the spit emote from being offensive before this. Hey, look at that. I kissed her. Talk to him. Nice, Magnet. I don't know what sound that was, but you know what I mean? Shout out Magnus. You know what I'm saying? Dead specimen right with it. And so it seems as though this whole thing is definitely blown out of proportion. Okay? Definitely blown out of proportion, guys. I say everybody shut the hell up. Get over it. It's a game. They changed the color of some people, okay? If you don't like it, stop playing the game. And if you mad and didn't stop playing the game already when you found out Activision Blizzard were some fucking pigs like I did, okay? Well, I didn't. But regardless, you should acknowledge that and accept what you got. At least I've accepted Call of Duty for what it was. I love Call of Duty Vanguard. It is a great game. And shout out to the developers that made that. I hope none of them were sexist assholes while they were developing the game. Bam! See how that works? It's very simple. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my gosh, here they go. They threw in another edition where they added another person that was a person of color. Oh my gosh. You know how it goes. So, anyways, enough of that. Let's move on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold, like I said, moving on.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Booker T, take us out. Oh. Booker T, where you at? Oh! Y'all. Yo, Joe. I almost spit out everything I had inside me, man. I just had to stop myself. The Matrix Big Dick Edition. Yo. Oh my God. Yo, my people, who has seen The Matrix. So, if you have not heard great things, guess what, that specimen? It might continue. Okay? It might continue. Oh my goodness. Now I want y'all to know, spoilers are possible. I'm going to try to dodge them. Okay? Yo, who seen the Matrix Resurrection movie? Oh my Lord. Yo, I'm going to say this. This is very weird for me. This is very strange. This is going to be the weirdest Matrix Resurrection review out of all reviews on the internet. I could probably guarantee that. Okay? The reason this is going to be the weirdest one is because I'm going to first start with the obvious, but then I'm going to tell about me. And when I say about me and I give my thoughts on it, I want you to hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. So, I want to start with the overall side of what everyone's probably saying about it, what you guys been hearing about it. Okay? And I'm going to start with that side because that's the side you guys probably hear the most often. And I think I would get that off first before I give you the nitty-gritty good shit that you really need. So, The Matrix Resurrection is pretty much, in a gist, just covering the history of the others. Okay? This is just a gist. Now, for fans of the series, they probably understand, they follow along. But if you're, let's just say this, if you're not a fan of the series, don't even go to the damn movie theater. What the hell did you book a Matrix Resurrection ticket for? If you did not watch the previous Matrix, dude, you just wasted fucking $20 now because the movies cost so damn much. Get your money back or go see Spider-Man because Spider-Man is a much, better movie. Everybody predicts it. Okay? It's a better movie and you'll just go see Spider-Man. If you have not seen any of the previous Matrix movies. There's one. Okay? Just had to get that out there. Now, let's move on. So if you've seen the previous Matrix movies, it's one thing, but this is the other thing. You have to remember those. If you don't remember those previous Matrix movies, it's going to drop you off too. So now we got two people. We got people who don't know what the hell Matrix is, and we also got people who watch the Matrix, but they may not remember. Bow, two people go. So already you hear the reviews. That's why you hear them going back. Okay? Then you got the third group of people, okay, who are people who have watched the Matrix and do remember. But guess what? Those are the people who are waiting for that scene. I'm waiting for that scene to make me go, oh my God, they recreated the Matrix in front of me and I've taken it all in. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. If you waited for that scene, you watched this entire movie and you never got that. You never got that feeling. You never, your jollies never got off. You never jizzed. You said nothing. It was nothing of that. Okay? So you just sat back all 7 seats. You sat back several seats. Okay? Didn't happen. Wasn't happening. Then I would say there's the last people. There's the people who watched the whole entire thing, read the story. Okay? They love Keanu Reeves. They love Trinity. They just want to hear everything. I don't give a damn what it is, Nick. Just put it in front of me. And those are the people that are probably loving it. Okay? So you've heard shitty reviews about Matrix. Now, with that out the way, family. Okay? There with my family. Just to give you an idea of if you take your family to the Matrix movie, how your family's going to be. So, big family. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're well into 10 to 12. We're about 12 people. Okay? So imagine you got 12 people. You got the whole line. You know what I mean? And you're sitting here, you're watching to your left. Oh, they're dozing off. Yep. Yep, he's gone. Okay. Turn to your right. Oh, damn. Shit, 2 sleep over there. Oh, I thought it was. Okay. Well, hey, she's watching it. I know this is good. People were falling out left and right. Everybody. They were just dozing off. This movie was putting people to sleep. Did you put tranquilizers in every scene? Digitally? Shit, you had all the resources to do it. I wouldn't be surprised. People were going out left and right. I was turning it back, everybody. It was just a snoozer. The hell wrong with you? Matrix, you got people paying money, man. Keanu. Dude. Keanu. Okay, that's not right, man. People are going to sleep. This is the Matrix Resurrection. I should not have to see people go to sleep. But guess what? I didn't go to sleep. I watched every single second. Okay? But people are going to sleep left to right. Now, action. Where's the action? You know what? Wasn't much action. I'm telling you, if you like an action movie, go see Spider-Man. Just hop right on over to the other movie theater. Trust me, you're going to save yourself a lot of time and bullshit. Just go across to Spider-Man. Because this didn't have action. It had a little bit. But overall, the action was tacky and terrible. But I do want to tell you this. This is what you need to hear. This is what you're waiting on. This is the real deal. The Nickmoses05 rating of this movie. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. The Nickmoses05 rating bases a lot of things. It bases what you may feel like, okay? What you may think. A lot of people don't think like I think, and you might think like I think. So, hey, we might be in the same damn boat. Nick Mo gave this a 4.5 out of 5. Fire! Beautifully done. Well written. It took me through the story like I wanted to. There was one point where I did say, oh, that's some made up shit. It was one point where I said, oh, that's made up. That shit is bullshit. But besides that, every single thing I loved. Because I'm a guy that loves sci-fi. I love sci-fi. I love that shit. I love hearing about the future. You just heard about Star Trek. Y'all just heard about that. Okay? Now, Joe, I used to do movie hopping. I would pay for one ticket and watch 3 movies for free. It's called Pirated in Real Time. Oh, Joe, that's beautiful. I love that. That is beautiful. And, we do remember those days. These kids don't know, but we used to actually get a movie ticket and you had the first little thing you walked through. And once you were in, hey, it's free game, man. You can stay there all day. You can watch 7 movies. You know what I mean? They didn't even check. It wasn't even like that. Nowadays, you're at home going, boop, I got excuse me, sir, A7, my ticket. I'll go get the manager and get your ass moved. So it's a different day and age. Okay. You can't just do it like that. But, anyway, shout out to Joe for that. But I will say this movie for me meant a lot more. And I'm going to give you the nitty gritty. This is why this movie meant so much. The Matrix Resurrections didn't just capture the future. It captured the metaverse. I believe the Matrix captured the metaverse. It painted everything in the metaverse. Soon we will all be looking back at movies like The Matrix and be talking about the metaverse was well painted in movies like these. I love seeing digital things come to life through technology. That is beautiful. Hearing about the machines fighting over resources. That is deep to me, to know that humans ain't the only ones that get nitty gritty in resources. Machines will kill each other off for resources as well. That's deep to me. Okay, to somebody like me who's in front of you, who loves computers, loves modding and shit. That shit is deep to me. Okay, machines are fighting over resources. And guess what? Humans realize we have to work with machines. We can't take over them. We got to work with them. Duh. Okay, took you forever to figure that out. Now, of course, it was 6 years later. Halle Berry's supposed to be like, 100 and something. So a lot of that was like, I wasn't feeling that shit, But regardless, still for me, the whole story, the way they captured it, how they come back to the program and everything like that is fabulous for me. So if you love The Matrix, if you love all the series, and you understand the entire story of The Matrix, Matrix Resurrection is a good capper. Okay, it's a good cherry on the sundae. You just drop it right there. There we go. That's what this would be. If you have not watched any of the Matrix movies, do not step foot in the theater to go see this. You just wasted $20. Seriously, don't do that to yourself, okay? Please don't do that to yourself. And Jada Smith, oh my gosh. Jada Smith with old woman makeup is, she played it great. I mean, she played the shit out the character. I give Jada, she killed it. But the old makeup was just killing me. I mean, it was just killing me. It's like, oh my gosh, Jada's supposed to be 120 now. Oh goodness, this is terrible. Terrible makeup, okay? But nonetheless, I got what you were going with the whole thing and the bugs, the hacker and the modal and the program and okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. We're done with that. Matrix Resurrection. Guys, I do say check out the movie if you have not checked it out. Just make sure you've watched the previous ones. Okay. So, okay. Nice. Now we can get to something that I'd like to talk about. Okay. My man. He suffered from what a lot of people have suffered from recently. And we're going to talk about it. Wow. So, if you guys don't know, scamming is real. Scamming's real. It's not a joke, especially today's day and age with scamming. We come from a day and age where, mail was a big thing. So you received a lot of different scams through mail. There was one scam where I remember it would say, hey, we're doing this questionnaire. If you go ahead and send in $25 and answer these questions, if your questions are right, you'll be entered for the bigger raffle. And you would actually be sending these on countless. They would actually never pick a winner. That was the whole point of these things. They would just continuously take people money, continuously tell you you're going to be entered for this big raffle, or you lost this one, but you could be entered for a bigger one. And it was a never-ending story. A scam that was well crafted, but nowadays can be see-through. But guess what? These scammers have gotten good, man. With NFTs, running rampant. And I know what people are going to say. NFTs, terrible, shit, doo-doo, destroys the earth, takes more energy than it's worth, everything like that. I'm that dude that feels like NFTs just got something. It got something there. I feel like it's something there in an NFT that's very useful for us. Okay, for us. Everybody. Now, it might sound crazy. I know. I'm crazy old Nick. Don't mind me. But the Twitch co-founder gets his Discord hacked. And after his Discord gets hacked, he then has that same account scam over $150,000 in an NFT scam. Yo, my man, he's done. Yo, my man is done. Done. Yo, if I realized that my account got hacked and scammed people out of $150,000, I would feel bad. Let's go to the article. Twitch co-founder gets Discord hacked. $150K stolen from users in an NFT scam. Justin Can, a co-founder of Twitch, and the dude Justin.tv was named for last week decided to launch a site called Fractal. Okay? It was to be a marketplace where in-game items could be bought and sold as NFTs. So my man jumped into the game of NFTs. Later in Fractal's Discord server, a link appeared advertising a drop of 3,333 NFTs. You may have guessed what happened next. Damn. As Twitch reported, Zach Bussy Boy has detailed the message, which appeared legit since it was coming from inside the house, had actually been posted by someone gaining access to Fractal's Discord bot, pointing towards Fracti. Okay, the scammers managed to sell 3,294 NFTs before the plug was pulled. There were, of course, no actual NFTs even sold, just money being straight up stolen, and it was over 150K. Though you'll be forgiving for wondering what the difference is, because, the NFTs, some people, okay. But, and I would say, Luke, shout out to Luke Plunkett. I see Luke on Twitter. I retweet Luke's stuff. Yo, Luke, shout out to you. I'll probably, tweet this out to you. But Luke, I see your hate for NFTs, Luke. He always, if it's an article for NFTs, Luke despises NFTs. And Luke, I don't know. I think NFTs got something useful to him. Luke, talk to me, man. Well, I don't know, Luke. That's just me. But in response, the Fractal team issued a statement acknowledging the breach, along with a promise they are going to make this right. Dear Fractal community, earlier today, approximately 373 of our community members fell victim to a scam posted on our Discord. We are sorry. We are going to make this right. The hacker made out with 150K by managing to post a fake mint link in our announcement channel with over 100,000 members in our community. It's quite impressive that the hacker only managed to dupe 3% of our community. No, that's actually not only. That's actually a pretty damn good percentage. I don't know if you think you're fooling anyone with that, but if 100,000 people, I would think in sales, mainly if they're really 100,000 worth of your people, it's going to be 10% of total sales anyway. So 3% of those people purchase NFTs, which are probably some of your top people. I don't think it's just only. I think they probably got the key people. So this, I understand you're trying to make it smooth it over on everyone, but nah, that's not no joke, bro. They hit you. Okay, they hit you good. Not sure this time to be congratulating yourselves, but go on. Fractals say they are planning to fully compensate these 373 victims before adding the extraordinary warning. We must use our best judgment as there's no undo button in crypto, making the entire post read like a textbook example of showcasing why this is such a shitty space. Our Fractal WAGME server was hacked earlier today. Working on a fix will refund everyone who lost. My man, Justin.
Guys, I've got some bad news. You may have heard that someone hacked our Fractal Discord server this morning and posted a fake site claiming to be a mint of our airdrop, a mint of our Fractal NFT. And then they were, able to steal funds from everyone who connected their wallets. That was about 370 people. It's a super fucked up situation. We're still investigating our Discord on exactly how that happened, but we shut everything down for now. I guess the good news, if there is any, was it only affected 370 people. That was about 800 something SOL that was stolen from those wallets, and we'll be making that right as a company. So we're figuring out exactly how to disperse reimbursements to those affected. Right?
Yeah, yo. I'm not going to lie. Without him even going any further, he's right. You do need to make it right. I think you do need to give people their money back. Because if people, I would say this, he doesn't legally have to give anybody shit. I'm going to be honest. Legally, he can tell everybody go screw themselves and you figure it out yourself. Because he didn't technically do anything. His account was hacked. And if anything, people can come after him, but he could just technically go after Discord. But we're not talking about any technical legal shit. We don't give a shit about that, right? What I want to say about what he's doing is that giving people their money back in this case is very important because these people backed you. These were people who following your Discord server and who are backing you. So I do think it's only right if those were the people who were duped through this scam that it's right that you give back to them. Okay, that would make sense to me, especially you're selling an NFT. Now, it'd be different if you didn't have any NFT for sale. You're just going about your life. It's not anything, you're just going about your life and somebody posts an NFT and people just buy. That's a little bit different. But being that you have an NFT for sale, you kind of put yourself on the hook for that.
And we'll be doing that. We'll be posting on Medium some more details soon, and in our official channels on Twitter, on Discord. So yeah, I am really sorry that this happened. Obviously, Discord security is pretty important. I encourage everybody out there who is, if you're in crypto, if you got your crypto wallet, you should always be using a burner. You should trust your instincts. If something seems fishy.
Y'all hear that? If you're using crypto, man, make sure you get you a burner. You know what I mean? It's serious out there. You're not lying.
They don't jump into it. Fractal's airdrop for our NFT is going to be free. We're never going to ask, you to pay for it. So, that's not going to change no matter what. All right.
Damn, man. So that's bogus. So anyways, my man. Okay. And it said, oh, that's a big typo. Let me go ahead and type because that says switch. Why ain't nobody tell me that, man? What y'all doing? Y'all got to put me, I can go ahead and change that. That ain't nothing. That's what I do. That's what I do. Hold up. We're going to do it. Twitch. I don't know why I got that. It's a T and L. I don't know how that happened. Okay. There we go. Twitch co-founder. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Bam. That's a lot better. So anyways, shout out to my man, Justin. That was big of you to come on Twitter and actually put out that statement. You didn't have to put out that statement. You could have let everybody just sit there and do nothing. So I'm just going to say kudos to you. I'm not sure about Discord security. Some people can tell me. I had my young OG Kyle. I know he was going over security at Discord before. It may not be the best, you know what I mean? So if you're selling an NFT through Discord, maybe there's certain security measures you have to put in place. I'm not too familiar. You know, my dogs could tell me about that. But God bless that they were able to get their shit all straightened out now and figure out what it was. So shout out to Justin for that. Kudos to you, my dude. And, moving forward, man, just be careful. Watch out. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, we're getting there. We're almost done. Oh, my goodness. Now, speaking of NFTs, we were talking about Luke Plunkett and his dislike for NFTs. I don't think Luke's going to like this one. I don't think Luke's going to like this one at all, man. You know what I mean? I don't think Luke's going to like this one at all. Okay? Because Luke, I think Ubisoft might be on to something. I think Ubisoft about to get paid. That's just my thought, man. I think they're doing the right thing, jumping in NFTs early, but, that's just me. But Ubisoft has doubled down on NFTs. Double down. Guess what they said? We all in. Hell, we are. We all in. Push all them chips on the. Mm-hmm. You gonna check or what? Just give me my shit. So they did. Ubisoft said, we are moving forward with NFTs. Okay, let's get to the article. I'm not even gonna play with them. Ubisoft says, we understand where NFT hate comes from, but Luke Plunkett says they don't understand shit. My man Luke. Now, NFTs are something you got to deal with, Luke, man. Just understand, Luke. Luke, I got you this, man. I'm actually go ahead and sell you one of my NFTs. $5, Luke. That's it. $5, man. And watch, I'm going to let you hold on to it. When you sell it for $5,000, I want you to come back and tell me thank you for the NFT. That's it. That's all it is. I know what you're saying. But Ubisoft's entry into the maelstrom of NFTs, which has so far been comically inept, has also been received by the wider public by an enormous amount of outright hostility, and how the company has responded to this backlash exactly like anyone would expect, without one damn care in the world. Ubisoft is wonderful. Now, we have received a lot of feedback since the announcement, and we hear both the encouragement and the concerns. We understand where the sentiment towards the technology comes from, and we need to keep taking it into consideration every step of the way. Let me tell y'all this. Ubisoft, what the fuck is that? What is that? What does that mean? We have received a lot of feedback since the announcement, and we hear both the encouragement and the concerns. So, first, let's start with the encouragement. What encouragement? Tell me, what encouragement were you hearing? Were you hearing how wonderful it was that you were bringing NFTs? Because I didn't see that shit anywhere. Okay. Did you hear NFTs have changed my life? Because everyone's saying they hate it. So what encouragement were you hearing? You were not hearing encouragement. You searched that shit out and grabbed it and said you wanted it, but you didn't see it. Okay. And they said they hear the concerns. So the concerns. I'm going to tell you why you didn't hear the concerns. Because you wouldn't have said no stupid shit like that if you heard the concerns. The concerns were, take this shit out our game. That was it. That was the concern. The concern was, this is going to be even worse than loot boxes. This is going to charge parents more dollars. This is going to be kids sucking more dollars out of their parents for pointless things that parents could be saving those dollars for, while the business people of the world get rich. And you know what I say is, hey, business people, start getting your NFT game up. Okay. But we have received a lot of feedback since the announcement, and we hear both the encouragement and the concerns. You're tripping. We understand where the sentiment towards the technology comes from. So they're saying we understand that people hate NFTs, and we need to keep taking it into consideration. What does that mean? We understand how we're taking money out of all your pockets. We need to think about that. We understand how we're destroying everyone's life. We need to think about what we're doing. Oh, I understand I cut your dick off. We need to think about why we did it. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that. Okay? So speaking with Decrypt, a site literally owned by a crypto company and thus dedicated to helping people understand the brave new world of crypto, which I do think people need to understand, jump into crypto fast, okay? Ubisoft's blockchain technical director, Didier Genevois, said a whole bunch of stuff that basically boils down to we're doing this anyway, you just need time to get used to it. And he was the one that gave the statement. Damn.
Can you dig it, nigga sucker? Can you dig it, nigga sucker?
That was nasty. He just didn't even care. Just told you like that. Hey, that's the way it's going. Take this shit. Now, a lot of people do not understand NFTs as a whole. I'm not going to go through the whole. Let me break down non-fungible tokens and what they are and what they could mean to artists, musicians, and other people. These are things that could possibly change the future. But what you're going to hear a lot of times, it's what's really happening. A lot of people are taking advantage of NFTs. You have a lot of scams being out there. People who are selling so-called NFTs using crypto, stating that these NFTs are rare. In return, they actually are worth nothing. So in the end, you have people paying for these non-fungible tokens, these digital items that technically can be worth nothing. So it's dangerous. It's dangerous territory. But some people think deep with NFTs. You know, you think within games, hey, what if there was an NFT that you created? Let's say you're an artist. You draw a specific weapon digitally. Okay, you draw it on an iPad. You actually create that NFT and pay to have it in a video game. Let's say it's an axe. That axe is inside the video game. Wouldn't be nice if other games who had that same, axe property that could be used, if you could take that NFT and actually use it over there without having to pay for it. So you technically have a custom item already without having to pay that you can take between different Ubisoft games. You could sell this item, or progress could be created as an NFT, your actual player progress. You've played for 120 hours. Someone who has just, got out of the mental hospital and said, hey, I want to catch up to everybody. Hey, I'll pay you this. And they pay you, $10,000 to start where you start off. You sell your progress as an NFT. They purchase it. They get your progress. Is this a world possible? Is that something that is possible? That's what I like to think of when I think of NFT. I like to think of the positive of that, but we have way, way, way more of the negative go on. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and get to my last one, my last subject, before I go ahead and start taking calls. Whew. And everybody's going to say, this is the best one. This is the one that you all have been waiting for. This is the one where I want you guys to watch, because I seen single-handedly the best ever first-person shooter reloading video known to man. This video meant more to me than it meant for a lot of other people, because I love first-person shooters and I understand how these games are. Shout out to all my Serious Sam lovers, my Duke Nukem lovers, Quake, Doom, Wolfenstein, Hexen, Turok. Like, do I need to go on? And I know I took some of y'all back. I did. I took some of y'all back with that. Especially when I said Hexen. Y'all said, whoa, this boy said Hexen. What did Turok? Did you really Turok? What you know about Turok? But this guy reloaded his real life guns like a video game. Let's do it. Reloading everyday stuff like video game weapons is immensely satisfying. Whether it's Call of Duty or Battlefield, one of the low-key nicest parts of a shooter can be just watching and listening to the ka-chunk sounds of players reloading various weapons. Well, this guy, Commander Carl, okay, shout out Commander Carl. If you haven't, go follow Commander Carl's YouTube, because Commander Carl has multiple reload compilation videos. This is what Commander Carl does. This is duty. This is good duty and justice served to the YouTube community. This is what substance is. Let's go ahead and take it. Ah! Play you back, Carl. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm sorry. Let's get Carl again. Carl. Commander Carl! Why you doing this to him? Why you doing this to him? Ha! Ah, they done. Ah, nice with the toast. I like. Woo, that was nice. I like that. Oh,
nice car.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire right there. I got to give it to you, man.
Can you dig it, nigga, sucker?
I got to give it to him. That was fire. He, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's see that again. We got to replay that. Here we go. Ah!
Nice car.
Ah! Yo, this is so damn dumb. Yo, you know why this is ignorant? Every game has that one gun that just take like forever to reload. This reminds me of that gun. Like, yo, by the time you reloaded the gun, you might as well just went ahead and just let them shoot you, man. You might as well swap to another weapon. Like, that gun just pull out. Hey, that joker, by the time the video about to be over with, he's still reloading. Okay. Nice call.
Nice car.
Hey. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, that was nice. That's fire. I'm going to tell you why that's fire. The sound. He got the sound effects so good. When he threw the ball, he played the sound of the glass breaking. That was nice. Stop, Commander Carl. Stop. We're not even going to do it. That's it, okay? That's it. I wasn't going to do too much. I told you I wasn't going to do too much today because I could really get sick with it today. But my man, Commander Carl, that shit was nasty. Damn, that was nasty. Did you see the... Woo! Damn. All right, chill, Commander Carl. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill, man. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop this in the chat like I do. Okay. I'm going to drop it. I always drop it in the chat like I do. Okay. Go ahead if you're ready. If you could jump in. I'm going to talk my shit. We're going to talk Christmas Nick. I'm here. You know what I mean? We're going to do a whole nother show, but the internet's been shitty. I don't know why. I'm connected, wired. I don't know why the internet's been shitty. Okay. So shout out to, Comcast. Get your shit straight. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. Anybody jump in, they can go ahead and jump in. Okay. We're going to go ahead. My man. Oh, okay. Let my man get himself straight. Okay. Let himself get himself straight. Oh, man. We got one already. We got to throw in. Now, I ain't going to put you down like that. Right now, you at the bottom of the screen, man. I see how you looking. Yeah, they got you at the bottom. Man. Just doing you dirty. Disrespectful. Okay, let me give you some good coverage here. Okay, there you go. There we go. Good coverage, man. For those who do not know, this is the young OG Dead Specimen, a.k.a. Team Excalibur admin. What we talking? Let me talk to me. What's happening, man? I don't know.
That'd be nice. Hey, Alchemy, send me a message. I'll be down.
My
No, but
dog. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm not too bad. First, I just have to show you this real quick. I don't believe you actually know where that sound effect came from.
Yo, nailed it, my man. Well, hey, YouTube's gonna be flagging his ass soon enough, right? Now, Dead Specimen. Yo, holiday season, man. What are you doing? What is going on? How is the Christmas season been? Let's start there. How was that been?
It was not too bad. I was hoping you would ask that because I have an interesting story. All right.
Let's
So
hear it.
here's what I've got right next to me. Let me pull this out real quick.
Okay.
Let's get this pulled out. All right. This is a baggie. And what is in this baggie? Well, this would be an open xenium.
Okay.
However,
What?
I don't own an Xbox.
Now, how did you get it? Is that something you found just back there you had lying around? Did someone give it to you? How did you get it?
No, I asked for it for Christmas, and I asked for an Xbox for Christmas. But a little someone sent me an Xbox 360. I'll get into that in a minute. But my family did not know the difference between an Xbox and an Xbox 360. So when I told them that I got an Xbox 360, they didn't see the need to get me the Xbox. So yeah, that sucked.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that does. I can see how that sucks. That definitely sucks. But nonetheless, you got blessed. Okay, I'm sure that Xbox. You'll get that Xbox, man. That other one, you'll get that original.
Yeah.
You know, you throw it in there and you'll do your whole thing. You know?
It was not an RGH3 Magnus, although shout out to my boy Alchemy for hooking me up with the RGH 1.2 console. Hit the man up. He's doing send-in services. Man. Hit the man up. Xbox only, okay? No Switch, none of that. But Xbox 360, or he's doing consoles. I actually don't remember. I think he said it was send-in. So you want to send your console to him? Hey, hit him up.
Yeah, see, there you go. Nice plug. And I see Magnus put in there RGH3. Let me ask you, Dead Specimen. That has been something that has been talked about recently. Okay. Everybody's been talking about, hey, modifying your Xbox 360 without a mod chip. So, Dead Specimen, let me ask you, if you have the choice now, do you think people who have Xbox 360s should just X out cool runners, CR4s, 2s, 1s, don't even matter, X amount, RGH3 is the preferred method? Would you say that?
I don't think it matters. I know that if you RGH3, I think it's a guaranteed insta-boot every time, no matter what. But I have my console that Alchemy sent me, and you know what? That thing insta-boots 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time, it either just takes a couple pulses or I gotta turn it off and on again. I don't turn it off and on that much. Usually I turn it on, play it for a few hours, turn off, go to do something else with my life, go back, play it for a few hours. I don't really have to turn it on and off enough to really care about the boot times that much. So if you've never modded a console before, or if you do modding services, then perhaps it would be nice just because of it's so much simpler. It's much less costly. You're less hardware. Well, you're barely hardware limited because you don't have to send off your now not in production hardware to different people, and it saves time, and hell, you can make your service cheaper now.
And think about that. Now, something was like this. If it was out way before, imagine when this was a business and you didn't need chips and if they had an
you want a
arcade.
conspiracy theory?
Yeah, let's hear it. There we go. Let's talk to us. Let's hear it.
How much money do you want to bet that these different chip manufacturers, Team Executor,
HW Fly?
No, not H. No, I don't know. I don't actually know all the people who were developing these chips back in the day. So I'll just say Team Executor, not technically meaning to single them out. I'm not into the scene enough to know who was making the chips, but Team Executor, whoever made the Ace V3s, whoever made the
Matrix chip or something.
Matrix chips. How much you want to bet? They already knew about this. Someone found it, and they kept it on the download just so they could sell more chips.
I agree with that one.
That one's not even that crazy. It just makes sense.
You know what? I want to say that is one of those where I would say, you know what? I totally agree. They probably said, you know what? Why? Why the hell would we do that when we have, something that we can just sell you, make a profit off of, versus you just never need us?
Magnus, answer me this. I don't know if this is the case. I know that in order to JTAG, you have to be on a certain dashboard version, but I saw a video of someone JTAGing a system, and then after it was JTAGed, they updated their system, and it still worked. So does that mean that you only can you have to JTAG on the lower firmware, and then it doesn't matter, kind of like the 3DS, where you can, if you mod it on the firmware and then update it to one where that exploits patch it still works? Is that how it works, or is it like you JTAG in the lower firmware, and then if you update it stops working? Because I have no idea, and if that's how it works, then that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and you know what? I wonder that too, because I remember doing those, and I always thought that, specifically when it came to like e-fuses. I mean, that was a big thing where everybody's talking about, oh no, don't blow your fuses. Oh, you're screwed. Can't JTAG.
Well, it was like with the Switch. And by the way, Gamecast, Nick, you might want to repost the link because someone wants to join. I think it's like with the 3DS or not with the 3DS, with the Switch, where it's like, it's kind of ironic because I don't know of anybody who is able to, I don't know of any console downgrade that's available for systems that aren't modded. And by the time the system is moddable, it can ignore the fuse count anyway, so what's the point? I mean, I guess it's like if your entry point's system based. Like I know that there's people like if you modded using that old Pega switch method or whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know. The whole eFuse thing just seems like a waste of money to me. It barely works. It does nothing for the Switch now, except for the 5 people who for some reason want to downgrade stock, and no one cares for the 360 except for the people who like jerk off at the Blade's dashboard so much that they just have to downgrade to it.
No, and I'm with you. I was one that I was super diehard over the 360, and then I'm not gonna lie, Nintendo Switch came along and it took a lot of that aura away for all those people who were just Xbox 360 lovers. And let's be honest, piracy owners, okay, that's really what it comes down to. Those piracy owners have transferred over to Nintendo Switch, but we have something new in play. PlayStation 4, Dead Specimen, PlayStation 4 right now is gone crazy. Everybody's going nuts. Yo, you need a PlayStation 4 now. Do you think we will see people in the scene of Nintendo Switch now claim Nintendo Switch is dead, bro? It's PlayStation 4 all the way. Is it coming?
Okay, here's the thing. Number one, I don't think at least I've been a complete hater of any console. I detest Sony more than the other companies, but I don't hate PlayStation by any means. And so first, hey, to PlayStation owners, congratulations. Seriously, you guys were having to stay on this old many-year-old firmware just to use fairly basic homebrew compared to other consoles. And now you guys can be on almost the latest firmware, like so damn close that you don't even need patches for any of the latest games coming out. You can play Cyberpunk without any patches and have a jailbroken system. That's fucking awesome. That's good for everybody, period. But at the same time, I don't see what this gets anybody other than just simply more people, because it's like with the 3DS, right? Like again, none of the firmware updates on the 3DS, and that was a very like, you had homebrew and then like 5 updates came out and none of them were exploitable, and then finally someone finds an exploit and all of those are exploitable, but none of them brought anything to the table that actually like made homebrew development easier or you could do more stuff with it. And as far as I'm aware, that's the same with the PlayStation right now, where you're going to get a lot more people on board, but any person who wants to make homebrew could have easily gotten one of those systems on like 5.1 or something. That was the exploitable firmware that everyone was using for the longest time. And so it's good. More people can get in the bandwagon. More people can just casually tinker with it. And if you have casual tinkerers, maybe you could learn something about the PlayStation that no one knew about. But I guess I don't see how this will have an actually serious effect. Unless I'm missing something, and I don't fuck with PlayStation, so, I just wouldn't know.
Okay. And you know what? I'm glad to hear that. And that's why I want to hear that perspective. Because me, myself...
You know what does need to be modded, though?
What?
When is this thing getting fucking rooted? Please, God, make it soon.
So, it has not been rooted yet.
Sadly not. I really wish it has been, but it's not anywhere close as far as I'm aware. But I think something I noticed was that with this Christmas and how many fuck tons of units of that thing was sold this Christmas, I think there's been I've also noticed a significant uptick in people going, okay, holy shit, these guys really do have a monopoly. This is getting insane. I wouldn't say it's their fault. They kind of just provided the best platform and the only really good platform that exists to reach the masses. And so every developer went, well, fuck, we got to go to them because nobody else is even taking the initiative to do anything except for some weird Chinese brands, but they barely count because you ask 9 out of 10 Americans are gonna basically say fuck you, I'm not buying some Chinese product that it's rather do I want Facebook to spy on me, the CCP to spy on me, and they probably would rather have Facebook. So
no, you're right.
The fact that they've got
those devices, me myself, I remember my friend first telling me, dude, you need to get into virtual reality. It's the next best thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been there, done that. That specimen, this is before your time, but I remember Virtual Boy. Okay, I remember putting on I
got a Virtual Boy emulator on there. I could play all those games in a good VR headset.
Oh my gosh. You put on this headset, you're just watching Bright Red. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh gosh, what am I playing? I remember having the Power Glove and you were like, oh, you're going to really be in the game. And you felt a little vibration on your hand and that was supposed to be a gunshot. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, exactly. It was just terrible. But he did convince me to get a Windows mixed reality headset. That was my first time stepping into it. $200. Did hook it up to my PC. I was able to experience virtual reality. I must say, amazing. I was able to see what all the hype was about. You are right with the masses because that device I have has collected dust over time. Reason it has collected dust is for multiple reasons. One, wires. Okay. A big thing with people not wanting to buy the different pieces to have wires run from your ceiling or to have longer extensions, just a lot of problems with wires. So wireless. And then the other thing is having a PC. A lot of people don't have strong enough PCs to run this. I agree. I do think they have the most, consumer-driven device out there for VR. And must admit, I think I'm going to get one. Even though I have a Windows mixed reality set, I want one for the convenience.
Well, and here's one of the things, one of the problems with the VR industry right now is that PCs, and look, right this very second, it sucks because of the whole graphics card shortage, but what I was able to do was, over a long time period, really build up my PC. Over years upon years, okay, I finally got some money, let's get the processor. Okay, now I've waited a year or two more, let's get the graphics card. Let's get a RAM upgrade now. And over time, I had a PC that was able to do VR, but then the problem comes that, again, for the longest time, you were essentially having to go, okay, now I have to wait 3 years, so I have the money to splurge $500 to $600 on the headset. God forbid you're where it is nowadays, where, ignoring the secondhand market, because you can get super cheap in the secondhand market now, you, right this very second, you either have to spend $1,000 on a Valve Index, $700 for whatever the fuck bullshit headset Vive's releasing now, because they basically are only doing business stuff now, and they really don't give a shit about the consumer. Whatever random Windows mixed reality headsets are out, that all of them are terrible except for this one HP one, but that one's $600. Or you get $300 and you get an Oculus Quest. And then you don't even need the PC, or you could spend $20 on some Amazon third party, like 20-foot cable, and then you have Oculus Link, and then there you go. You've got your $320 VR headset for your PC, and there you go. Now you actually have a very cheap PC VR headset that, hey, if you want to put the games on the thing, you can. Nobody else is doing this, and I hope that this awakening in the monopoly really does get people to root it, because personally, I am questioning how much I can care, because as it stands right now, the whole monopoly isn't coming from Facebook being particularly malicious. Companies want to be bought by them. They're paying a shit ton of money for these VR companies, and the Quest store you're literally an idiot if you don't release your software on the Quest store. I can think of one game maybe right now that is still not on the Quest that should be, and that's Phasmophobia. Half-Life Alyx isn't obviously coming because it's Valve, and also that game is just, I really don't think that game's possible to put on there. And then there's like this game Boneworks that I don't know. I played it for like 5 minutes and then almost puked because it's so fucking weird. So yeah, that game I don't know about, but Phasmophobia is basically the last game that needs to get put on there, and then you have every major good VR game, minus whatever weird demos that were out when the development kit for the Rift was out, on the Quest itself. It's cheap hardware, relatively. I mean, it's effectively the price of an average game console. It's easy to use, and it's accessible. No one else is doing that. It's not really Facebook's fault that they're getting all this attraction. They just made a good product, and no one else is able to do it for some reason. Well, I guess I know why they're able to do it. It's because they're subsidizing about $200 of cost to selling your data. But I mean, what's stopping HTC from doing that?
Yeah, that's true. Now, Dead Specimen, my dog. Any last words you got to say for ya?
Anyone got a cheap Xbox? I need an Xbox, please.
Yo, y'all know where Dead Specimen is, man.
Preferably one that's not a 1.6, because it'd be really nice if the only wire I had to solder was this little. Wait, let me get that. There, this little bitch right here. That's the one wire I would need to solder, because these mod chips are so efficient nowadays.
I love one wire. One wires are so easy.
You just literally you just gotta get the little pin header in, and then get the one wire, and you're done.
I love those, man. My man, Dead Specimen. You know how we do. I got to make up a podcast episode. You know what I mean? So, of course, I'll be doing it sometime this week because I fucking, all that shit. Anyways, my dog, Dead Specimen. I'm going to get up with you, my dude.
See you.
Now, that's my dog. Dead Specimen as always. My man. Now, hold up. I got to see if my man G.I. Joe is around. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, man. I see that long list. What is that? Now, I know this is my man. This is G.I. Joe. What G.I. Joe have us looking at, man? I see that. Yo, hold up. I got to see. Can we do something? Can we zoom in on that? Oh, man. Do you see the lineup of games? Yo, my man Joe got a lineup of games. Now, Joe's away. We're going to go ahead and click away. Joe's away right now. Let's see. Let's see who else we got real quick. Yo, I'm going to bring my man in. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. Here we go. Let's see. There you go. Oh, yo, it's my dog. Joe, what up, man?
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I know you've been working like crazy, man. Your paycheck got to be the biggest paycheck in show business, Joe. It got to be.
No, I haven't gotten paid yet. I've paid everybody else, but I'll get paid eventually, so.
All right, okay, cool. Like you said, you'll get paid eventually. It's good that you are able to get some employees to fill in, man, finally, if they're not sick, but at least you got them in there.
No, what happened was, here's a funny story for you. Supposedly everyone got COVID and called out. It was me and my dad. That was it. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding.
God, that is so wow, man.
Then on top of it, my dad's sick now, but he just has a cold as far as he can tell. I think they're blowing it up out of proportion because nobody's dying. So, you know
what? Same thing with me, cold. You know what I mean? I had a pretty bad one, but once it went, I was good. I felt better. I passed it along, I'm sure, to another family member or something like that. But all tested negative, not even, wasn't COVID. From what we were hearing, the Omicron, it's all over. You got the Omicron, tested negative.
You got to start learning how to downgrade and upgrade these viruses, It's like the systems. What version number you on, Nick? People are going to message me. You got a tutorial on how to, you got the repack for that?
Yeah, you know what, Omicron, seriously, if that was it, if that's what's going around from what they're saying, the weakest one, but the most contagious. I don't know. I don't even believe news. I'm just one of those guys. Yeah. News is lying. It's lying. It's no way. It's not coming to me. Next thing you know, they test you. Oh, you got it. Why do I feel good? And then, I feel sick. Oh, you don't have it. You never know. You never know. So, hell if I know. But my man, Joe, glad you're here. Joe, so since you've been working, how much have you been to tap into the scene, man? I know you've been gone. Have you had time to get on any games or do any, updating any packs? What have you been, able to do in your free time?
I've been helping out some people a little bit, but I'm still on the older version of the Switch firmware. I think I'm on 13.1 or something. I think we're on 13.2 or 13.3. I forget what firmware we're on, but I haven't played any games at all. I haven't touched the Switch in almost 2 months. I was helping somebody get their PlayStation 4 and working on 9.0.0. Basically, he flashed. The image was corrupt when he downloaded it, so he reflashed the image to the USB drive and got it up and working again. What was the thing? Dead Specimen was saying that not a lot of new things came out for the PS4, and it didn't come out. You could play some games on there, the newer games, but as far as homebrew, there's no new homebrew. The old homebrew is broken for the 9.0 that was running lower. So, people just use the PS4 for piracy. They don't even use homebrew. There's no point. There's no point. It's like, come on. It's like, you're just piracy. That's all it is.
I will admit. Now, this may just be me, Joe. Is the PS4 one of the best systems for piracy? They have a lot of great story games, a lot of great one single player games. That's what a lot of people love to do. So if you're just a person that wants to pirate something, how important is it for someone who has, hey, I want every system? How important is it for them to have a PS4 and to have it modded?
I would say definitely get a PS4. I got 2 of them. I have one that's on 5.05, and I have my other one, because I haven't had time to update it yet. It's on 7.55. So I would say definitely get one. I'm telling everybody, go to GameStop. With the whole COVID thing, these systems have been sitting around for a long time, so they're guaranteed to be on an older firmware. Guaranteed.
Nice. You amped me up, Jim. I might just run the game.
9.0 is more stable than 7.55 because you're having crashes upon crashes. I'm not lying. One time it took me 2 hours to run the exploit. That's how unstable it is. But I hear from a lot of people that the 9.0 is much more stable.
Okay, good. Yeah, that would be terrible going through that and keep crashing, then finally you get it. Oh, to hear it's stable, that's beautiful, man.
I would say to anybody, if you're looking to get into just the piracy scenes, get a gaming PC. The the repacks are beautiful that the people make. The Fit Girl and Skid Row, they make great repacks. I would say get into that, and definitely get into the Switch. Get a version 1 unpatched. Don't fuck around with the OLED unless you have a lot of experience doing the mod chips. My friend Eric, he does a beautiful job doing the mod chips, and so does JJ. But that's like playing with dynamite in a gasoline factory with the OLEDs. Even if they have a lot of experience, they're still a failure with that fucking that heat
that you have to push. It's like a point specific one that you got to slide under. And now, supposedly, from what I'm hearing, I'm not sure.
Ribbon out.
Yes, exactly. And I heard that they were going to HW Fly was supposedly going to make a OLED version of the chip. Is that correct?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. I heard something, that was supposed to make it easier. Right now, people are just using, I believe they're using just a standard course.
Yep. But remember, if it wasn't for Team Executor, we wouldn't be this far.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, I like that. So thank you, Joe. If it wasn't for Team Executor, we wouldn't even be this far. I don't think people really understand how many version 2s would not even be touched right now if it wasn't for a team executor and a mind chip. I thank you for that, Joe, because I think they really underestimate the importance of team executor. So, do you think we, with Team Excalibur, I did see, now I don't know, I think I put this up on the page. I seen SX Save Manager version 1.3.
Oh, wow. That's new to me.
Okay, and I believe I put it on the page. And I believe it's CompSire Bus that uploaded it. But with that, Joe, do you think they're sitting on some software? Do you think they're possibly sitting on some stuff?
They're sitting on stuff. You know that SXOS update that instead of the 3.1.0, I'm sure there's a 3.1.1 laying around somewhere. You know there is.
Yo, it gotta be, man. But I'm glad they did update.
The fucking leprechaun that's got the gold pot. It's got the pot of gold and the new SXOS. Boot.dat. He's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Yo, I so bad wish. Now, do you think, let me ask this, Joe, because we know the only exploit that we have right now. Do you think we'll see any other exploits for the Nintendo Switch? Do you think it'll be one of those consoles where that's it? Or do you think down the line we will see something else?
I think we'll see something else as soon as the new Switch comes out, because they're afraid, Nintendo's going after everybody. Wait a minute, I'm going after you. That's a fucking RCM loader. Oh no, that's just a pencil sharpener. That's just square and little. I'm sure somebody's got XCI raw loading going on. They gotta. There's somebody out there that has it, that's programmed it and got it up and running. They probably stole the code from fucking SXOS, but it doesn't matter. They got it working. Someone's got it. I don't care. They got it. There are some smart people out there.
No, I'm with you on that. Joe, Matrix, man. I have you now. Are you a fan of the Matrix movies? Let me ask that.
I saw the Matrix movies a very, very long time ago, and I forget what they're about, but the Matrix for the original Xbox, that game was the shit.
Well said. People do not really know how good that game was at the time. It was amazing. I'm glad that you mentioned that.
The graphics on there were beautiful. It's like I love when you were playing outside on the I think the catwalks or something, I forget, but it's like the graphics were amazing.
Yeah, just and all the bullet time and it was amazing. They don't really understand. But I did see this Matrix, Joe, and I'm gonna tell you, wife snoozing, son snoozing, my other daughters, they're up, mother-in-law, she's up, father-in-law snoozing, grandma snoozing. It's just a whole line of snooze fest, Joe.
Snooze fest.
Do you think that we're just done with remakes? Is it over? Is it done?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're just going to keep remaking remakes after remakes. Hollywood ran out of ideas. Let's make Jurassic Park again. No one cares. Come up with a new franchise, I
agree.
Instead of ruining our past, you had great movies. Let's ruin your past now with other shit. It's crazy. We can't keep doing this. We need new ideas.
You're right. I think we need new ideas. When I watched this was literally, hey, look at everything that happened in the first couple of Matrix movies, and here's the movie. It was like, man, really 30 minutes of the movie, and then, you got your, the villain comes up and says, hey, blah, 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 and that's kind of like your whole thing that you waited for, and you go, oh, I waited all day, for that. And then it was Neil Patrick Harris. I'm sorry, but every time I see MPH, I think of Harold and Kumar, because MPH was so fucking cool in Harold and Kumar. So I just can't stand to see MPH try. And he was funny. He did play the funny role.
Going off topic, these remakes, like for instance, I'm only on episode 6 because there's only 10 episodes. I just don't have time to do shit anymore. Of the live action Cowboy Bebop, it got so much hate that season 2 got canceled. And I didn't even get to the final episode yet. I mean, there's just so much hate going on with stuff, and it's like, it will just get canceled. I thought it's great. So far, I love it. It's great. I'm a big Cowboy Bebop fan. I've seen this series about 1 billion times. Love the music and everything. Got some, memorable beer earlier and stuff. It's just, that's how things are. People expect it to be a 100%, it's just like how it was back in the day, but shit changes,
And I would say that one is a perfect example because you're right. Went through one season, got flamed by a bunch of people. And you're right. I didn't see it to even, I have to watch it first. You know, some people just kind of wrote it off because they say, oh, and I forgot the guy's name that played in Harold Kumar, the Asian guy that played him, but he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
Actor, man. I've seen him in multiple other movies play serious roles. He played family movies. He's played, you know, so it's not like he's a bullshit actor. They picked a good actor, but people see it and go, oh, goodness, you know, what are we in for? And no, I'm with you on that, Joe. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. So, last but not least, Joe, I got to ask, they have an Ultimate Reload video, and I don't know if you've seen it. But this was taking household items and reloading them like real games in a first-person shooter. So, Joe,
I do work when I play around with things. I get bored. I pretend I got a gun or something. No, seriously, I do. You know, it gets really boring over there.
Is that what's something you do, Joe? Because I feel like we do that all the time. It's just like, oh man, I'm holding this. Like, oh, it's a box. Oh, it's a table. And you just bang it on somebody, and really, you know, it's not a table, but you know, it kind of works like that.
Yeah, I did that, you know, a few months ago with a big ice block in the freezer. I was doing some fucking Sub-Zero shit. I got a picture of it. I got to find it on my phone. It's, you know, it's called having an imagination. The kids nowadays, they don't have that. It's, you know, mommy and daddy can't buy it for them. So they have to come up with it themselves.
That's true. I'm with you, man.
I thought that was very cool. I loved it. That was awesome.
And see, you know what, man? I just had to see that. And, you know, I showed it to a couple people. It was the most craziest, dumbest shit I seen, but the most beautiful shit I seen at the same time. My man, Joe, any last words before you out my dude?
Like and subscribe, Nickmoses05. Catch us here every Sunday. I'm sorry I've been really behind. I have people messaging me. I haven't messaged you back in 3 months. It says message unread. I'm sorry. I got too much shit going on.
Joe, welcome to the Mo fam. Joe, my dog, take it easy as always, my brother.
Love you guys. Feel better, Nick.
Man, appreciate it. All right, man. So now we're going to take it out, guys. We're going to take it out with none other but you might as well be our show director, man. You might as well be the director, man. Chris, what is up?
Nick,
what's up?
How you been?
I see you over there with the champion sweater, fly as ever. However,
I got this for Christmas yesterday. Merry Christmas.
Chris, man, appreciate you. Merry Christmas, man. You know, last week I was off, man. I had your phone. My phone was blowing up. I seen you. You said, yo, Nick, with the damn show at. Where the show at, Nick?
Oh, yo, I am.
My bad. I said my bad, man. I was trying, man.
My bad, man. My bad.
Hey, you the director, man. You was trying to make sure I was on set. I was messing up. I slipped. But I came back. I said, hold up. The director gonna call today. What'd you say, Dead Specimen? He's off. You know how it be, man. People, they jet out of here, man.
Text him real quick.
I can't text him. I got him in. I could probably message him in Discord. I can maybe message him in Discord. Wow, what's up? What you got to tell him, man? What you got to tell him?
Oh, man. I just want to ask him something, man.
What you want to ask him, man? Go ahead. You got the floor. Ask him. He listening. He He said he away right now. But what you want to tell him? I got you. I'm gonna pass the message right now.
Okay. I heard that you were talking about the Xbox, man. Come on, Nick, can I help me out here? I have a brain fart right now. What did he say about the Xbox, man?
Yo, Xbox, you got something against that Xbox, man? What, you don't like the Xbox?
Dude, I was trying to win one for Christmas yesterday.
You tried to get one for Christmas? What? You ain't get an Xbox?
Oh, man.
Man. Hey, them Xbox is hard to come by, man. You ain't the only one. It is thousands of people out of luck for Xbox.
I can see because of COVID.
It's bad for Xboxes, man. Can't nobody get them. They sold out everywhere, man.
And then
You know what I mean?
And then because of COVID?
What? It gotta be. It gotta be, man. And scalpers taking up everything. We can't get nothing. They take every time you try to get something, they buying it. You know what I mean? But my man, Chris, I just want you to know, man, I appreciate you tuning in the show, man. I see you over there, you know, fly as ever. I try to get like you, man. I try to get like you, but I appreciate you, man. Every week,
listen,
represent you, man. I gotta bring you on here, man, and let you do yours. You know what I mean?
Listen, everybody want to be like me, man.
I agree.
To be famous.
For sure. For sure. Everybody want to be like you. I agree. I mean, last time I see you, we was at the party. Everybody wanted to be like you. They was copying what you were saying and everything. Everybody.
I can talk about at your dad's party.
Yeah, you remember. See? Look at that. My man got to talk to him. Tell them. They don't know. They don't know. We was in there. We was in the house. We was in there.
In the backyard, man.
I was in the house. Everybody, they said, oh, Nick Mo in the house. I said, yo, Nick Moses. I was in there doing the I'll tell me in there, man. Be in there, man.
Yo. I remember that we was back there and
we was back there getting lit.
Listen. I see that beer. Hey, look what I'm drinking.
There you go. Turn up. Turn up. Now, hold up. I'll show you. I had the Mountain Dew. I ain't trying to do it too bad. You know, I got the green screen, so it's see-through.
Hey, blow the bomb off for yourself, man. Blow the bomb again, man.
That's exclusive. I can't be showing that.
Hey, press the bomb for yourself, man. Press the button. Press it.
My dog, man.
Nick.
Oh, Chris, man. One thing I'm going to ask you before we go. Okay.
Oh, boy.
What is your New Year's resolution for next year? If you got one thing as your New Year's resolution, as you say, my one New Year's resolution going into next year, what would it be?
I haven't thought about that yet.
See, it's a deep one. Man. You got a couple days. You know, just think on it. You know, for me, it's to be richer. Okay, I like that. Be richer. I want more money. Okay, I want to be able to
I'll take it. Thank you.
There you go.
This help me out.
I got you.
Listen to this.
What
I can't show you this right now because it's too heavy. But I got a mixer for Christmas.
So you're gonna be over there making the drinks and stuff, mixing it up, little ice cream, milkshake.
No, DJ.
You hold up. No, you got the DJ equipment?
Yeah, man.
They done shut down. Y'all, they done messed up, man. Why they gave you a demon? Come on, man. You about to be walking. Now you about to be rich, man. I can't even talk to you no more, man. I can't associate you. You're going to be too famous for me, man. DJ Chris. I see it already, man.
I always say it, man.
I got you doing my wedding. You had my wedding already. DJ Chris. I got you. Book. Got you.
Wait, listen. That's what I gotta say. I gotta say this, but I gotta say the first part. Money talks, and we're on the rest.
My dog. Money talks. Walks. That's my dog. Yo, Chris, man. I appreciate it. We gonna wrap the episode up, man. I gotta roll out of here, man. Any last words you gotta say before we out, man? The floor yours. Take it.
Well, first of all, when New Year's Eve, and then before you, and then Sunday night, or when New Year's Eve. I know.
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
No, New Year's Eve, man, is going to be What we got? New Year's Eve is going to be Friday night. Friday.
Well, wait, this Friday night?
Friday the 31st. Let's go.
And
We
this
going
Friday
in
night?
Friday. Talk to me nice. Friday.
Everybody, the New Year's are coming up. So, everybody raise. You guys started to drink, and they're doing the it right now. But yeah.
Wow, I got you. Got your New Year's. I see what you're saying. You saying
all the
baby.
And
my man, Chris. Yo, Chris, I'ma holler at you later, man. As always, love you, brother. We gonna pick up, man, where we left off last time, man. I'ma holler at you, my dude.
Hey, man. You didn't put on the show, man.
Yeah, you got it, man. All day. That's my dog, man. That's my dog. They don't understand. We go back like Ajax, flapjacks, backpacks, knapsack, crack sacks. That's the 80s. Crack sacks was in the 80s. But anyway, so y'all appreciate the show. Thank you tuning in. I'm going into this new year feeling good, want to be healthy. We're going to make sure to drop more content. That's my goal. That's really my New Year's resolution, is to double up the content this year. I haven't looked, but if I had to see how many videos I put up compared to last year, I already know I probably tripled. I want to triple it again. So which means I need more content. So we need more content. Other than that, it's your boy Nickmoses05. MoFam. We out.